Hi everybody, it's Nunu, your friendly teacher guide, and my purpose in this video is to provide an overview of the 4 pop writings that you will complete in this class, and I'm going to use pop writing 1 as an example. Okay, so what are these pop writings all about? Well, let's first scroll down and let's do the practical stuff. Look at the directions. We have assignment notes that you should read here. There's an example of an A pop writing. There's information about how this assignment will be evaluated and when I will return it to you. You also have the pop writing directions right here, and you have peer evaluations that are due. So read all of this very carefully. I'm not going to read it to you, so I'm going to ask you to read it to yourself very carefully, again, beginning to end. Okay, so let's talk about these pop writings, and let me move myself up here, and let's look at this kernel of popcorn. Let's focus on it. It's just exploding. It's a little tiny seed that explodes into something big. And it's a metaphor for what you're going to do in our writing, because in 125 words, which is just half a page, you are going to write a story with a conflict, a problem, and a plot. And the plot is how a problem is solved in a story. Without a conflict, I guess it's possible, but I really don't think there's a plot. There's not a story. Nothing happens. I've read stories before from people, and somebody takes 3 pages to light a match. We don't want to do that. And that brings me to the 2 lessons. Let me not do 4, 2 right here that I want you to learn through these 4 pop writings, which seem like some unusual, bizarre form of torture, but they're not. I promise they'll make you a stronger writer. The first lesson is not to be turgid. Don't overwrite. When you have too much description, 3 pages for a character to light a match or something like that, unless it's really amazing writing, the reader's going to lose interest. So we want you to write with an economy of words in these first 4 pop writings, these 125 words, half a page. So that's the first lesson. Don't be turgid. Don't overwrite. It destroys the momentum of a literary work. It's driving force, moving it forward. The second lesson is simply this. Conflict drives plot. Conflict is a problem that creates a story, that creates a plot. And so having to introduce a conflict very, very quickly, because you only have 125 words, half a page, will teach you or remind you of these two crucial lessons that a writer must really imbibe, drink in. Okay, so let me show you something, and you might have seen this in the syllabus in my course description. Let's read this together. For sale, baby shoes never worn. Oh, isn't that amazing? That's a conflict and plot right there that was written by Ernest Hemingway, who had a challenge to write a novel in 6 words, and I think he did it. I don't know what you think, but I think he did it. I see the conflict, the problem. Somebody couldn't have a child, or the child died, a little baby, and now the baby shoes are going to be sold because maybe somebody can't have a baby, or the baby has died. These baby shoes have never been worn. So we don't have all the information in this amazing novel, but we have enough. And as a writer, that's another important lesson. I should have made it as the 3rd lesson. And it's sometimes that you don't need to tell a reader everything. You can leave the reader messages in a novel to figure things out, or just to wonder, and that's okay. All right, so going back to our pop writing here, and this amazing piece of popcorn that just explodes on the page, that's what you're going to do. Okay, and I promise you're going to end up liking it. So Can I promise that you'll end up liking it? Let me say, I hope you'll end up liking it. Writers in past classes, creative writing classes, have told me it's really helped their writing. All right. If you have any questions or concerns about this assignment, I'm over here in inbox. I'm not in inbox, remember. I'm answering emails in the inbox very rapidly. If you want to speak face to face, come into my campus office hours or see me in Zoom, and you can come here to home. Click on home right over here, and there it is. It pops up. I have an office hours icon that you can click on, and you can learn when my Zoom and campus office hours are, and we can meet face to face, in person, or in cyberspace. All right, who am I? I'm Nunu. I'm your friendly teacher guide, and I hope that this video was helpful to you.